Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at Phoenix. They're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played. And checking out the Spurs, 8.5 games behind.
Well, right now for the Suns, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
The one positive is that it's early. You don't want to peak too soon, and they are far from their peak. We know how good a team like this is, and they have a lot of time to turn it around.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zach Collins out there with Johnson. And it's Jones in at point guard. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Now here's Jones. Shot from 12. From deep, Johnson. That one no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Warren, the pass to Durant. Now here's Booker. Ayton, the screen on Vassell. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Durant, the pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Jones. And here's Ayton, defended by Jones. Ayton, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Booker with it. He's picked up by Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Rada.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Paul, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Booker can't get it to go. Johnson with it. Pass to Jones. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Ball passes to Booker. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. 4th, the Suns.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Outside Durant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker finds Ayton. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Collins with the rebound.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Johnson inside. Durant's there. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pass to Paul. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
At the line for 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
And both free throws good for Durant.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Durant's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wesley. From deep, Johnson. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Durant, the pass to Payne. Back to Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. And they're running. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kevin Durant.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And he makes a first.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. Craig is checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Durant. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Pass to Birch. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. So he gets them both. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's the pick. Here's Lee. Lays it up and banks it in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Wesley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside, Birch. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. Okogie on the wing. He tries for three. 5 to shoot. Craig on the wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Back to Baisley. Pass to Payne. For three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Cameron Payne. 3 shots.
That one misses. That one misses. And he nails the third. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. We've got Doug McDermott, Isaiah Roby out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Wesley. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. And he's good on the second. The Suns leading. And here's Booker. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Jones. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Okogie. Ayton with a screen. Here's Paul. Ayton with it. Paul finds Ayton. Collins with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jones against Paul. McDermott the screen. Here's Jones. Collins passes to McDermott. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Ayton with a screen. Booker for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Wesley, no good. Well, the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense, capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the 4 because of his ability to stretch the floor.
Here's Wesley. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. It's 2-on-1. And he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 9. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Phoenix. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Booker. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Outside Johnson. Right side Johnson. Back to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Johnson passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Outside Paul. Booker for three. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice, but he's gotten back on track here in the second.
1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Phoenix calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. Fourth, the Suns.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in his last outing. Birch. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Payne pass to Durant. The 15-footer. Here's Baisley. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
San Antonio with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Johnson passes to Birch. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Now here's Johnson. From deep. No good on the the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant. And if you were off to a hot start like he is, how do you maintain that momentum through halftime?
Well, you got to keep that focus, but lots of guys also have important halftime rituals. If I was there, I'd be cooking, eating 3 sandwiches during the half.
You can't be serious. You really didn't do that.
You'll never know.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the San Antonio Spurs.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle. Outside Jones. Collins with a screen on Paul. Here's Jones. Here's Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun, and it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And the second free throw is good. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
The Suns leading. Durant, the pass to Paul. Up top, Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, no fear from this young man. Booker will take any shot.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Good on both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Johnson with the drive. Can't hit that one. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Now Durant. He's got 10. Pass to Paul. Outside Warren to the paint. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, so strong. Ayton and one. Ugh.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for Johnson.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throws off from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Collins outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Elbow shot. The second effort. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Collins with a screen on Paul. Here's Jones. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Collins, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Booker. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Booker's got 12 points.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Baisley, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Pass to Roby. On the wing, Jones. Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Damian Lee.
Payne against Jones. Tries to snap the cold streak, and they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Payne. From deep three-point range. That one is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Outside Payne. Pass to Okogie. Here's Baisley. Out to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Okogie's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. Jones hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Baisley. Craig with a screen on Birch. He shoots a 3. No good that time. Well, San Antonio's shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. McDermott with the ball. The shot. San Antonio again missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Baisley. Yep, that one's good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
McDermott with a screen on Payne. Here's Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McDermott outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. And Phoenix shooting only 30% in the third quarter. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. 4 on the clock. Over Birch. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Phoenix up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Had a lot of great shots that haven't dropped. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball. It's the key. The ball's got to move. People got to move.
And this is what Greg Popovich wants to see. Guys playing unselfishly, taking good shots.
Yeah, having a little bit of bad luck offensively, but coach wants them to stay confident. Just keep running the offense the way it's designed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Defended by Payne, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Robin, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Phoenix is shooting just 38% for this game so far. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Warren in at the 3, a small forward. He's guarded by Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Durant. Here's Ayton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Suns lead by 15.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Johnson. They get the rebound. Roby, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Warren. Right side Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
17-foot shot on the way, and that one hits the back iron.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Bates Diop. Paul hits them both. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Jones, the pass to Collins. Pass to Johnson. Back to Collins. It's good.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Outside Warren. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. Warren finds Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
DeAndre Ayton, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hayden hits them both. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jones, the pass to Collins. Outside Johnson. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. 3-pointer off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Warren. On the wing, Durant. Back to Warren. Pass to Paul. Hayden with a screen. Takes a 13-footer. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Paul. Jones misses. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Paul. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot from 16, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Paul. Durant with a screen on Jones. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kevin Durant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
DeAndre Ayton, first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Zach Collins. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And both free throws good for Collins. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Baisley. Here's Lee. Back to Baisley. Lets it go from deep. Collins with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Bates Diop. McDermott the screen. Wesley. San Antonio again missing. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Katie, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.